You have the power to create the change that you know is coming. The power to create your own reality, impact your own future, and attract your own happiness is within your grasp. Your ability to change your current situation for the better rests on your deliberate choice to become self-aware and make that change. Pretend you are on the brink of a huge ocean. Some waves are little and gentle, while others are big and overwhelming, yet they all signify prospective changes. What you make of these waves depends on how you respond to them, whether you run away from them, try to ignore them, or figure out how to ride them. In the same way, how you choose to respond to life's inevitable changes is more important than the changes themselves. You can transform even the most difficult waves into chances for progress and achievement if you know and use your inherent power. Being conscious is the first step towards change. The first step towards significant transformation is developing self-awareness by tracking your internal mental processes. Finding the limiting patterns in your life and making the deliberate decision to replace them with more positive ones is the key. Like a flashlight in a dark room, consciousness illuminates our subconscious, illuminating the thoughts, feelings, and ideas that have subtly guided our existence. We can see what needs to change by shedding light on these areas. Being conscious of the situation is the initial stage. Recognizing our potential to influence our reactions and, in the end, our lives is key, as is practicing non-judgmental self-observation and identifying our triggers. We are living through an indisputable energy transition. We may harness this energy for personal development and metamorphosis. It is more than a static force. It is a living, breathing field. To harness this power, we must figure out how to rearrange and refocus our lives so that they are in harmony with it. You can't see this energy, but you can feel and observe its effects, just like the wind. We can learn to harmonize our ideas, feelings, and deeds with the wind's power, just like a sailor adjusts his sails. This power supports our identities and reacts to our thoughts, feelings, and goals. If we let it lead us, it will guide us to our destiny. Anxieties and fears can easily take over when everything is out of our control. On the other hand, you are not powerless over these feelings. Rather, they might serve as inspiration for new beginnings and improvements. When you tune into and use the energy around you, you may change seemingly hopeless circumstances into chances for personal development and progress. Imagine yourself at the center of a raging hurricane. In spite of the chaos and uncertainty all around you, there is peace and understanding right in the middle. You can stay grounded and focused throughout a storm by tapping into its energy. Then, you may use the mayhem to your advantage. This is the crux of making order out of disorder. Channeling the power of adversity into personal development and the pursuit of a better future. Life is a complex web of opposites, with its share of ups and downs, triumphs and tragedies, love and loss. Rather than being trivial roadblocks, these are essential components of progress and development. It is through this realization that we are able to view difficulties not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities for growth. The ups and downs of life are like the tides. They teach us something and provide us chances to improve. Embracing these opposites helps us see beyond the problems and discomforts that are there in front of us. It starts to sink in that every setback is only a stepping stone to a greater jump. Instead of letting these extremes scare us, we learn to ride them and use them to propel us forward toward our goals. In a society where outside influences, such as the media, often determine stories, it is essential to delve deeper than meets the eye. Learning to go deeper, question, and rely on intuition and your own experiences is more important than just taking these stories at face value. The line between fact and fiction is often blurry in today's information-overloaded society. What we perceive might not necessarily correspond to reality. It's similar to navigating a maze of mirrors. A more genuine reality can be found if we can train ourselves to see past these illusions, to doubt the narratives offered to us, and to depend on our own experiences and inner knowledge. By taking this tack, we are able to strengthen our bonds to both our true selves and the world as it really is. Mutual aid, empathy, and connection are hardwired into our human brains. By honing in on these qualities, we can make the world a better place for empathy, understanding, and teamwork. Realize that the only way to alleviate pain is to eliminate fear and alienation. Rather, we ought to cultivate relationships that encourage and strengthen one another. Think about how far an act of compassion or true understanding may go. These are strong declarations of our interdependence, not merely passing signs of friendship. We may improve our own lives and add to a collective energy that fosters healing, understanding, and mutual support by opting to act empathetically and compassionately. This fundamental ability to nurture and uplift one another is at the heart of human connection. For a life-changing transformation to take place, you must overcome the emotional states that have controlled your responses in the past, particularly those that are based on fear and survival. When you master your emotions instead of letting them dictate your actions, you unlock a universe of boundless opportunities. Rather than trying to bury your feelings, gain a thorough understanding of them, and then respond in a way that is congruent with your best objectives. Feelings of danger, whether genuine or imagined, can trigger strong emotions like dread, worry, or rage. These emotions may arise in modern times when we find ourselves in settings where they aren't helpful, even though they represent a remnant of an old survival mechanism. Like navigating during a storm, learning to identify and overcome these emotions calls for awareness, competence, and the bravery to change course. You can find inner calm and strength by learning to control your emotional reactions. It is possible to shape your destiny by conditioning and reprogramming your brain, which is an extraordinarily powerful instrument. The first step is mental rehearsal, which is having a clear mental picture of your ideal future. Emotional alignment with this vision starts to build neural pathways that make this future more feasible. It's all about moving beyond your past and taking charge of your future. Think of your mind like a garden. The way you tend to its plants dictates its overall design. One way to manifest one's ideal future is to sow the seeds of optimistic, empowered thinking and then water them with the correct emotions. To turn your mind into fertile ground for your new reality, you must continually cultivate and reinforce these new thinking patterns, much like a gardener must tend to their garden. Transformative growth is an ongoing process, not an endpoint. You have to retrain your body, rewire your brain, and change the way you think. To succeed on this path, you must be introspective, self-aware, and determined to alter your mental and emotional reactions. Like setting sail on an unexplored ocean, it takes guts to leave the safety of familiar waters and go where no ship has gone before. There will be obstacles that make you question your mettle as you make your way through these seas, but you'll get closer to your goal with each passing moment. You are paving the way to a more empowered version of yourself with every new way of thinking, believing, and emotional response that you master. By shifting your responses to life's challenges, you can shift from reinforcing to building a new reality. Focusing on establishing new neural pathways in your brain requires you to tune out the outside world. The key is to stop being a victim and start making your own luck. Think of yourself as a sculptor. Your feelings and thoughts are the tools you use to shape your life's materials. A new sculpture, representing the life you want, is revealed as you begin to chip away at the old form by altering your thoughts and feelings. You actively shape your fate with each thought and emotion in this creative process, where you play the role of both sculptor and sculpture. Gratitude, inspiration, joy, and love are the frequencies that will bring you the future you want, therefore embrace them. Aligning your frequency with the life you desire to manifest is the process of teaching your body to experience these emotions regardless of external circumstances. Let your feelings serve as paintbrushes, adorning the masterpiece that is your life. Life takes on the hues of your joyful, grateful disposition when you paint it with colorful, good emotions. You can paint a more beautiful and intricate picture with each brushstroke of affection or inspiration. When you make this color palette your own, you're making art that reflects the vibrations of the life you want for yourself. Regardless matter what happens during the day, the real problem is staying in this altered mental and physical condition. When you maintain this attitude, you attract positive change into your life. It's all about maintaining emotional and mental consistency in pursuit of your goals. Like walking a tightrope, this demands concentration, self-control, and the ability to see the finish line clearly. You must remain grounded and committed to your goal in the face of the external winds that seek to buffet you. This equilibrium is not fixed. It evolves with time, necessitating vigilance and adaptation. You can attract your ideal future into existence by becoming an expert at maintaining this equilibrium. You can manifest from the field as opposed to merely matter when your energy is in harmony with your intentions. In other words, you should aim to have synchronistic, unexpected encounters that bring about results that are in line with your aims. By directing your energy and focus towards the finest possible outcomes, you become like a magnet. Like a radio, your energy can be fine-tuned to align with multiple possibilities in the quantum field, much like a radio can tune into different frequencies to get different channels. By shifting your energy to align with your ideal future, you open yourself up to possibilities and experiences that are a good fit. The power of creating from the field is in the convergence of your goals and energy, which allows you to realize your reality. Imagine this process as the orchestration of a symphony. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions are the instruments, and the quantum field is the grand stage where your composition comes to life. When you fine-tune these elements, harmonizing them with the frequencies of your desired reality, you create a masterpiece that resonates with the universe. In this symphony of creation, your mind becomes the conductor, guiding each note and rhythm. The more attuned you are to the energy of your intentions, the more precisely you can shape the melody of your life. It's about being aware of the subtle nuances, adjusting the tempo when needed, and allowing the symphony to unfold in perfect harmony. As you continue this journey of self-mastery, remember that you are not merely a passive observer but an active participant in the creation of your reality. Your thoughts are the building blocks, and your emotions are the colors that paint the canvas of your existence. By consciously choosing thoughts that align with your vision and infusing them with positive emotions, you amplify the creative power within you. Consider this process akin to planting seeds in the fertile soil of your consciousness. Each thought starts to grow as a result of the sunlight of your awareness and the water of your positive emotions. These mental seeds, when consistently tended to, grow into the reality you desire. In the grand tapestry of existence, your role as a creator extends beyond the boundaries of your personal life. The energy you emit ripples into the collective consciousness, influencing the interconnected web of human experiences. By radiating positivity, empathy, and compassion, you contribute to a shared reality that reflects the collective aspirations for a better world. However, this journey is not without its challenges. The external world may present distractions, obstacles, and unforeseen circumstances that test your resolve. Yet, it's in these moments of challenge that your mastery is truly measured. Instead of succumbing to doubt or despair, view these challenges as opportunities to refine your composition and add depth and complexity to the symphony of your life. In the pursuit of transformation, it's essential to maintain a sense of gratitude for the journey itself. Every twist and turn, every high and low, contributes to the evolving masterpiece that is your life. Embrace the process, savor the growth, and recognize that the unfolding of your potential is a lifelong journey. In conclusion, the power to shape your reality resides within the nexus of your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. By understanding the intricate dance between your consciousness and the quantum field, you become a conscious co-creator of your destiny. As you navigate the seas of change, harness the winds of energy, and sculpt the canvas of your existence, remember that the symphony of your life is a timeless composition, echoing through the vast expanse of the universe. Embrace this creative power, for in doing so, you not only transform yourself, but also contribute to the harmonious evolution of the collective human experience.